Morning, gentlemen. Thank you, work. I realize that I'm beginning to sound like a broken record, but here goes anyway. Take off 0400, which brings us over the French coast just before dawn. We pick up our fighter cover here at Rouen and head on in from there. Our target, same as yesterday, day before that, and the week before that. The rail yards at Mazrange.
Colonel Jabko, sir.
Lieutenant Tafe?
Are we ever going to get off this milk run, sir?
You don't like soft missions, Lieutenant?
No, sir. 3 hours in, 3 hours back, day after day. I mean, I can fall over in a dead faint from sheer boredom.
I'm fully aware of the situation, Lieutenant. And you'll be happy to know that I have taken steps to remedy it. Lieutenant Perry?
Oh, yes, sir.
The memo.
Oh, yes, sir. From the office of the commanding officer to the 465th Bomber Wing. Subject, recreation. There will be a dance held at the officers' mess starting at 2000 hours this date, July 7th. Nurses from the 49th Evac Hospital will attend. There will be heavy drinking and no curfew.
The order of Colonel Hobie Jabko command.
Any questions? Lieutenant, you may continue the briefing.
Yes, sir. The weather will be mostly clear with scattered clouds. Visibility, 10 miles. You'll fly at an altitude of 14,000 feet until you reach the coast.
Just another milk run. That's what it started out to be. But it didn't end that way. We hit the French coast at daylight and broke off in groups of 3. When we reached Rouen, the Germans began to throw everything they had at us.
Tie up!
We found ourselves knee-deep in 109s. Before our fighters could get them off our back, the ship on my right got it and began to fall away. I was watching her go when my starboard engine caught fire. I tried to stay in the air, but I couldn't. So I pushed the jump button and headed for the nearest exit. I was the last one out. Everything was suddenly very quiet, like the war was 1,000,000 miles away. But it wasn't. It was directly below me, and I was about to land square on top of it.
Fergus.
Fergus, I told you to knock it off.
I thought I saw something.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it was...
Did you see it, Cage?
No, I didn't see anything.
I hate them things.
Yeah, sure, Braddock. You show up pretty good. Psst. It's Saunders.
What, you see something? Fergus here got a little trigger happy.
I thought I saw something, Sarge.
Well, maybe you did. Lots of infiltrators. Around here? No, over at Big Company. Did they get him? Yeah, they got him. Not before they got 2 of our guys. They're dressed like Frenchmen, and there could be more of them. Just keep on the watch, huh? Just keep awake. All right. In here, jolly soul.
I knew I saw something.
Watch out.
He said he was an American.
Tafe. Javier. He's an officer. Medic! Go on, get a medic. He was one of our guys.
And I shot him.
American, don't. Lieutenant Dave, don't. He's.
Air Force?
Don't.
Are you a flyer?
465 bomb. Force. Shot down 2 months ago. Colonel Japko's okay. Colonel Japko's okay.
Hobie Japko?
It's a farm. Mazan's. Farm.
Where? Where is the farm, Lieutenant?
2 kilometers north Mazan's. Olivier's farm. Get Colonel Japko. Get Japko. Get...
Lieutenant, when did you leave?
Sorry, Lieutenant. He's had it.
Lieutenant, it isn't every day a soldier gets the opportunity to forsake the dull, boring drudgery of combat. A nice, exciting, glorious mission.
My men haven't been off the line for 3 weeks, sir. They're coming apart at the seams. What happened proves that.
Lieutenant, this came from upstairs to division, from division to regiment, and regiment to me. Colonel Jobko is a little more important than you and I may think. He's a wing commander.
Yes, sir. His picture's been on magazine covers.
Send in the best man available. And you're it.
I'm flattered, sir.
Report to Division CP at 1400 hours. G2 will brief you there. I'll have a jeep and a driver standing by to take you over.
Thank you, sir.
Boy, you sure was stupid.
Who was what?
That Mr. Wild Blue yonder there, what's his name? Lieutenant Tafe? Man, he sure was stupid.
Because I killed him?
No, because he let you kill him.
Wait a minute, Cage. We had just as much to do with it.
Barging into a gun emplacement in a combat area like that. Even without yelling or identifying himself.
What'd you expect with all those German flares going off? Maybe you should advertise to them where he was.
It's over. Knock it off.
Has anybody figured out why they pulled us off the line yet?
Maybe to give us a chance to rest. And give me a chance to take a bath. Maybe I can use my helmet.
How'd you make out a division, Lieutenant?
We're moving out tonight. This is Monsieur Galad. He's a Marquisard. He'll lead us in. Sergeant Saunders.
Sergeant, you will be going with us?
No. You stay here with Johansson. He'll handle the platoon. I'm taking Braddock, Ferguson, Cage.
Lieutenant, the men are taking it pretty bad about Lieutenant Tafe.
I'll have to live with it, Sergeant. Have them assembled and ready to move out at 2100. We'll meet at the edge of the bivouac area. Light packs, extra ammo, grenades. I'll get carbines.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is it. Let's go.
Braddock.
Braddock, what do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna take a bath. That is, I thought I was gonna take a bath. But I'm not gonna take a bath, am I?
The farmhouse is about 18 kilometers north of here. About here. That's where Colonel Jabko is supposed to be holed up. Things are pretty fluid out there. Anything can happen. Now, once we move out, we'll have to play it by ear. Gallard here, he knows the way. He's made the contacts. He'll lead us through. Any questions?
Well, Lieutenant Teef was badly shot up. How do we know that what we heard was right? How do we know that Colonel Jabko's even alive?
We don't. Come on, let's go.
Monsieur, this is your transportation.
You really think we can make it, sir, in broad daylight?
Gallard's done it before.
Anytime you're ready, Lieutenant.
All right, get aboard. He's got the necessary papers and ration cards and delivered food to the Germans.
I hope that's all he's giving them.
If we run into any roadblocks, he'll bluff it through.
What if he can't?
No confidence, Braddock?
That's what I've always liked. The scenic route.
Boy, Braddock, I wish the sergeant had let you take that bath.
Lieutenant, there are Germans ahead. The checkpoint at the bridge. Bonjour. Papier.
Was haben Sie da?
Gemusa.
Sie sprechen sehr gut Deutsch.
Dankeschön.
Absteigen, bitte.
Was ist los?
Wenn Sie nur Lebensmittel haben, ist alles in Ordnung. Angenehme Reise, Bauer.
Dankeschön.
Take it easy, kid. Take it easy.
Are you all right? Fergus, got it.
One in the gut, Lieutenant.
lucky. It could have been worse.
How far's the Olivier's farm?
The next farm, 2 kilometers only. This road, the big house on the right, with a small barn across from it. If we hurry.
I want to stop this bleeding first. Besides, it'll be dark in an hour. I want to wait till then. It'll be better.
But you're wounded.
We'll get him there. You better get this load of vegetables into the town. They'll start to think something's fishy.
Fishy? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
Suspicious. The Germans.
Oh, oui. Then listen, Lieutenant. There are 3 at the farm, unless some of the little cousins are about. When you arrive in, you will use this pack of cigarettes with the black feather. That will help you to be identified.
It is nothing, chérie. Nothing. Gallard will not come tonight. And I hope he never comes.
I must admit the survival books never told us it would be like this.
No, darling. No. I mean it. I want to stay with you always. The months we had together, they are everything to me. I do not want them to end. I cannot let you go.
Oh, Denise.
Yes. Say it again. I am your Denise.
That must be it, sir.
It better be.
Qui est là?
Monsieur Olivier, on vous apporte les salutations de Gallard et de ses amis.
Gallard a 3 amis qui habitent au sud du village.
Right, sir.
Entrez. I speak English. Un peu.
I have 2 more men. One of them's wounded.
On a 2 autres hommes. Il y en a un qui est gravement blessé.
Ici? Where? Hurry, hurry!
Please. Don't.
Oh, honey. You please don't.
Get him cleaned up and as comfortable as possible. Page, you're first up for guard duty.
Right, sir.
Lieutenant, I'm Colonel Jabko. We're glad to see you fellas.
Colonel? Lieutenant Hanley.
What happened?
A German checkpoint. One of my men took a slug on the stomach.
How is he?
Not good.
Patron, is there a doctor, in the village, comprenez?
I understand. I'm sorry, nobody to come here now. I asked my wife to fix you some food.
Is that the only place you have any trouble?
Yeah. We came through with a fellow named Gallard. You met him?
If it wasn't for Gallard, I wouldn't be here. Where is he now?
Went to the village, wherever that is. Said he'd get here when he could.
And we're all supposed to go back with him. That the idea?
Yes, sir. Actually, what division has planned is...
Denise, this is Lieutenant Hanley. Denise lives there with her aunt and uncle.
How are you, Lieutenant?
How do you do?
I saw outside you have someone wounded. Can I help him?
No, thanks. I think we've done about all we can.
You will all stay here? Until he's better?
Well, I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. That depends upon what Gillard wants to do.
Can't accept the Olivier's to put up a whole squad, and not for very long.
The Bush has not even been here for 2 weeks almost.
Well, that's what I mean. We're running out of luck, honey.
You say that. You told me you were the luckiest pilot in the Air Force. We're all lucky around here. Oui, ça va vous faire du bien.
Cage. Over here, brother. You can hit the sack, buddy.
I sure need it. Hey, how's Fergus?
Still out. Did you see anything?
No, nothing. Just a few planes, a little bit of artillery out in the southwest there. Not a soul along the road. What's the colonel and the lieutenant have in mind, you know?
Beats me. Say, where do you suppose the old Frenchman with the truck is?
Gallard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him, I would love to see on that road.
Four of us had a report on our way to the IP. Went over Rouen, they sent up 109s all over the place. They blew up. I only saw 2 parachutes. I was lucky, like Denise said. Well, maybe not too lucky. I got some iron in my leg, but could have been worse. Then I landed in a plowed field, and the Jerrys were busy looking for some of the other guys instead of me. Farmer saw me, turned me over to the underground, and here I am.
Not much longer, I hope.
Yeah. How big is that truck?
We barely got in, sir. Why?
Any idea when your division's planning to push through here?
Me? No, sir.
Well, the way they move, well, when they do move, how long did you say it'd take them to get here? 4 days? A week? Wouldn't take them too long, would it? You got a man out there, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Oui?
Nous vous apportons le salut de Gallard et de ses amis.
Gallard.
Jacob, mon vieux Glatousillo. Everything all right? I will tell you. The patron and madame asleep?
Mm-hmm.
And you're wounded?
Very weak.
We cannot leave any too soon in any event.
What's the problem?
The delay I had in Mazan. There is a leak in our organization. We are afraid there could be a traitor. 4 weeks ago, a man hiding with Mr. Goujon, discovered, killed with Goujon. 3 weeks ago, the Englishman, I think I told you, we were hiding. We passed him almost through the line. He and the contact man in flesh, both discovered and killed. Then, the FFI woman reached almost the channel, caught like a fish in the net. Yes, gentlemen, this is not good. 3. And then, Lieutenant Tafe. Alors, we do not know what to think.
Tafe, what about Tafe?
Did you explain?
Explain what?
No.
What's he talking about, Lieutenant? What about Tafe?
Well, sir, as it happened...
Listen, he's a friend of mine. You tell me anything you know.
He was in civilian clothes. He made it almost to our position, then he was shot.
We shot him? Killed? What stupid outfit did that?
My platoon.
Then why did they send you? To apologize?
Sir, I know nobody can say anything that's going to help.
No, mister, I don't think there is. Your men do a fool thing like that, and I'm supposed to go along with you merrily on my way. One big happy family. Let bygones be bygones.
Colonel, I didn't ask for this mission. I was sent. It's a dirty detail, and right now my men don't care what you think.
That's enough, Lieutenant.
We cannot decide in any event. Tomorrow I hope to see my chief. Then the final decision will be made.
Make them now. There is only one thing to do.
Denise, what are you saying?
We would be fools to let you go back now. The Allies are coming this far very soon. Very soon. You are safe here.
You're never safe. Nobody's ever safe.
My orders are to get you back with the utmost speed and safety.
And right now, Lieutenant, my orders can countermand yours.
I can't force the Colonel to go with us.
There is no reason to leave. You cannot leave.
If it is revealed that Colonel Japko is here.
How many people know?
Very few. But very few knew about the Englishman and Goujon, the poor girl from the FFI.
Stay. Stay with us.
Zito chanterait pas s'il était capable. Le croiserait leur chantoui, la bonderait pas la touche en toi. Ma panourait pas son de la mazie jontoir. C'est toi en des plus train. Le piano, mais la
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Bonjour à vous, tout.
Je dis comment vous appelez-vous?
Bonjour, Coupé, Jean-Sois.
Nous sommes les cousins de Denise.
Denise. Bonjour à vous, Denise, likewise.
Quoi?
Quoi?
Idiot.
Idiote?
Très idiot.
Oui, Marcel.
Idiot!
I'm sorry. They are my cousins from the farm beyond. They came to get some eggs this morning.
But if they saw me and the other guys?
No worry, monsieur. Is the water hot?
Fine, thanks, fine.
Anything you need?
Need? No, I don't need anything.
May I scrub your back?
Scrub my back? See, I'm kind of glad you asked that question. Braddock?
Fergus just cashed in. He never came to.
Now what?
I don't know. All the brass is in there.
Did the Colonel ask you about TAFE?
Yeah. In a very few well-chosen words.
Me too. Now that Fergus is gone, there'll be more room in the truck.
Look, they can squeeze in anybody they want. I just want to go back where we came from. This waiting around here is bugging me.
On peut pas parler ensemble, blague.
En Louisiane, il y a beaucoup de gens qui parlent français. Au Canada, il y en a presque pas, mais des centaines, c'est vrai.
Sir, I don't think we can wait for the underground to get us out. The longer we stay, the greater danger we're in.
The French underground got you men in, Lieutenant, and will get us all out if we leave.
There is always the risk. But the German counterattack could cut us off completely.
I don't know what the best route is. You know, we have to make a fight for it. We're all packed in that truck like sardines.
No route is the best route. In war, there is fate and bad luck.
And stupidity. And traitors.
Ça, c'est vrai, mon vieux. Who knows? Who knows? We do our best.
Where are you going, Lieutenant?
With the Colonel's permission, I'm going out to relieve Braddock.
Gillard, if we leave, and then the Germans find out that the Oliviers and Denise were hiding me.
But there is no room for all, Colonel. There is no room in the truck for all.
What is it, Denise? wrong?
No. Do you have any cigarettes?
I think so.
Thank you. Do you have to take him away?
Well, that's not entirely up to me.
He said you and your men could go back without him, if you wished.
He said maybe.
I could persuade him, I think. If I could persuade you. I love him. He's everything. He came to me weary and tired, and with a bad leg. Exhausted from the war, exhausted from leading too many missions. And I healed him. For me, there's never been another man. Not before the war, not now. And I want him to stay. Here on my uncle's farm, the 5th summer of the war. And I find the man I've wanted all my life.
It's not up to me.
A little, yes. It is a little up to you. How can I persuade you? What can I do for you to convince you?
Denise Olivier, you're quite a girl.
Thank you. For this, Lieutenant, I thank you. Vous allez voir quand la guerre est finie.
Ça, c'est quelque chose.
C'est formidable. Ça fait presque un mois que j'ai pas mangé un repas comme ça.
Vous allez voir quand la guerre est finie ce que je vais vous faire. Tu vas apprendre la cuisine française.
Vous voulez essayer ça?
Je vais l'essayer.
Bon.
Vehicle's coming this way.
Have one of your men cover the side of the road.
Braddock, we must get to the woods.
Go on, go on!
Ich suche das Haus. Olivier, steh auf. Kommen Sie her.
Mon capitaine, je parle pas l'allemand, je comprends pas.
But it's well known that you do understand English.
Yes?
It's you and your wife and your niece, all of you, don't you?
Yes.
Come here! Do you practice the English with the English pilots and saboteurs who parachute down, or with the Americans and Canadians you keep from time to time?
There's nobody here, monsieur.
Madame, come here. How many did you have here? Mademoiselle!
Come here. Who was the man you buried here today? American? French? Who was he? It's easier to talk to me than to the Gestapo. Where did he come from? You have been seen, Olivier. We have the body. How did he get the wound?
There was nobody here, monsieur.
You're all loyal farmers, loyal to the Third Reich, obeying all their laws?
Yes.
You do not belong to the underground and don't listen to any forbidden radio. Wir erklären Sie das?
But, Captain, one can explain.
Yes, of course. Bullet wound in the stomach. Fatal wound requiring burial.
I think that's all of them.
Gerard, what happened in the house? There's no time.
We've got to.
Hurry, come on. We must leave here. Get to the truck. Dépêchons-nous, dépêchons-nous.
Denise. Oh, chérie, tu es là.
They were murdered where they stood.
The Germans knew about Fergus. They knew he was here.
Gallard, we've got to get moving.
Denise, why did they not murder you where you stood?
What are you saying, Gallard?
Why do the Germans want to keep you alive?
They heard the firing outside.
A squeeze of the trigger. 1 second, it would have been easy. Why did they not kill you, Denise? Are you too useful to them?
No! Tell him to stop.
Why did they leave you alive, Denise? Why?
I love you, chérie. I love you.
Why?
Don't look at me like that, please.
Why?
Why? It is so very simple. Why?
I did it for you. For you. Yes, and all the others. I did it for you, only you. As long as I informed on the others, I could keep you safe with me. I had to. I did it for you, Jerry. For you.
Let's go.
Oh, don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
I will not kill you now as you deserve. But wherever you try to hide, anywhere at all, we will find you. You know we will find you.
Please, don't leave me. Please.
Lieutenant, it's checkpoint at the bridge.
Hey, Frenchy, you got a pass?
Yes, I have a pass. Several of them, including a colonel. Come on, help me to unload.
End of the line, sir.
The Colonel, call on us any time.
Hi, Lieutenant. Hanley, how are you?
Little John. How are you, Charlie?
Braddock, how was it, Rod?
Monsieur, it was wonderful. Je suis très blessé. La rate de chambre. Monsieur, how do you say
Je sais pas ce que tu racontes, mais c'est intéressant. Oh.
Good morning, Colonel. It's good to have you back.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Sorry that you missed the dance.
So was I.
Lieutenant Perry? Yes, sir. It's operation, sir.
Where's that going? Roger. I got it.
The target, sir?
The rail yards in Maserati.
Another milk run.
Yeah. Another milk run.